Hi, Assalamualaikum, welcome to my channel. My name is Oliver. I'm English lover, but I'm also a communicator of Chinese Islamic culture. And today's Juma, so Juma breakfast. How about your Juma going? Long time no see. I miss you guys so much. And today I will talk about a historical figure. His name is Zheng. To be honest, I cannot imagine how well known he is to the people from Southeast Asia. And it often happens that every time I meet those international students like from Indonesia, Malaysia or Singapore, and I say I'm from China, they will ask me the same question: do you know Zheng? And could you tell me some story about him? In a great state of excitement. So this time let's talk about Zheng and his achievements. First, I want to correct the pronounce. It's Zheng, not Zheng or Zheng He. In fact, Zheng is not his own name. His own name is Mahe and goes by Sanbao. Sanbao is from his Islamic name Shaban. So why he changed his family name to Zheng? It's a long story. So let's start from his background. Zheng was born in Yunnan province. His ancestor is Saidajal Umar, the king of Bukhara. So Zheng is Hui ethnic and gets blue blood. But he was looted by the army of Ming dynasty when he was 10, and he became a servant to take care of the emperor and empress of Ming dynasty. By the way, the servants of royalty are always castrated in the ancient China for fear of adultery with emperors and princes. So Zheng is unique. And that's also why the emperor commanded Zheng to finish this westward voyage instead of other officers. He is acquainted with Zheng because they live together, and Zheng lost the private part, so he cannot get offsprings. Therefore, he has no aim to revolt. Besides those, Zheng is fluent in Chinese and Arabic. He's an outstanding diplomat and militarist as well. The Ming troops won many wars under the command of Zheng, especially Zheng. Zheng had about 80,000 soldiers against 500,000 people, and he beat them. So the emperor gave him the name of the war as his surname, Zheng. So his surname is Zheng. And back to the story, Zheng was also willing to voyage westward. He planned to take advantage of this journey to finish his Hajj. The emperor attached great importance to this journey. He arranged about dozens of ships and 27,000 people. As the historical material says, those ships are really huge, and the length is about 140 meters and the width is about 60 meters. And those ships is full of Chinese specialties like tea, silk, China, and some tools. And it reminds me of a very famous Chinese film called Muslim Funeral. This story begins from the Zheng's ship. The hero in this film, he tried his best to make Zheng's ship with jade. And I think the Muslim Funeral, this film is also very classical. I plan to make a video to give a brief of this film. So if you are also enjoyed in this, don't miss my next video, okay? And those countries Zheng arrived in are almost at Southeast Asia, and he voyaged 7 times in total. Zheng eliminated pirates and built Chinese Muslim community in Sumatra Island and encouraged Chinese Muslims intermarried to Java people and changed their name into Java's way at his first voyage. Before he came, the local Java people believe in Buddhism and Hinduism. The king of Malacca, his name is Parameswara, he took the lead in converting after Zheng's propaganda. Zheng had a great influence on Indonesia, so that's also why it's very easy to see the Zheng's sculpture and many Chinese-style masjid in Indonesia. And the most well-known masjid is called Muhammad Zheng Masjid in Surabaya, and the Samarang is also named after Zheng. Do you think the Ming Emperor asked the Zheng voyage westward just for propaganda? Of course not. He spent too much to promote his prestige and show off his strength. He was eager to be the overlord in Asia, and Zheng released his goal and brought many specialties from those countries like peppercorn, ivory, agate, and celestial unicorn. Yes, this is the unicorn Zheng took. In fact, it's just a giraffe. Ming Emperor was died in a short period of time after Zheng's 6th journey, and Zheng was asked to be a guard and started his 7th voyage after the new emperor Huanzong was enthroned And he arrived in Mozambique and completed his pilgrimage this time. And he passed away on the way back to China. And there are three kind of viewpoints about where he was buried. The first one think he was buried in Samarang, and the local citizens built a number of monuments and reliefs to commemorate him. The second one think Zheng He got a simple sea burial at the end. And the third one shows his tomb in New Zhou Mountain in Nanjing province. But there is also another viewpoint that Zheng He was buried in Samarang, but his subordinates took his effects back to his hometown and made a grave to reserve those. Zheng He is the most outstanding navigator in history, and he stressed the exchange between those countries and spread Islam to Southeast Asia. What's more, Zheng He was also an eminent militarist, but he never conquered those nations by violence. He set himself as a good example to express Muslim advocate, peace and courtesy. As the word going, there's nobody after Zheng He.